Damn. So home dude was like, y'all ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here. Honestly, it's justified. Shion tried to shoot the man in the back while he's unarmed, so that was foul. I mean, it's like the rest of the group, I understand. It's like they've come from nothing but like the worst of the worst. But this girl, we still know nothing about her history. We know nothing about her objective except that she wants to kill all the lords, and we don't know why. So for her to do that was, pretty shady. I would have liked to see the characters like talk about that a little bit more. But Alphen was just like, how could you do that? You could have gotten hurt. And I'm like, that's the only thing you see wrong with what she did. But I guess if they hate the lords as much as they do, it's kind of justified. But anywho, let's keep going.
So you're the blazing sword of Collaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Interesting. Well, he didn't say we have to leave right now, so we might as well do a little bit of exploring. Man, shout outs to this environment team, because this place is incredible. Like, there's so much detail just everywhere. It's crazy. Like, just, the patterns in the walls. It could have easily been, like, just a straight up brick wall. But just having those patterns makes it so much more interesting. And then how they break up the walls with the pillars, and then the little cloth hanging, and then, like, this cool design. So it's like nothing looks like it's just incredibly repetitive. Like, this game needs an award. Like, this art team for sure needs an award. Because I know I harp on like the environments, but like the character work is incredible. Like, the outfits are awesome. Like, the animations on the outfits are incredible. So shout out to the tech anim team and the tech art team, because all the special effects are incredible. Welcome to the Pluto Lounge, where we just chill.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Girl, you are not the one to talk about testing his patience. That's for sure.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Collaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Collaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Collaglia were both pretty awful.
An Eldermenancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Yeah, I mean, they're 100% right. So even though Dahalim is like a good dude and has really good intentions, at the end of the day, they're still technically slaves, and that's not right. So it's like, man, just set them free and then create a new system that incorporates both Renans and Danans? I forget.
So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
That's kind of funny. Like, I don't know what Zalim does or says to trigger Shion so much, but that dude definitely brings the worst out of her. I mean, for her to have that audacity to say, no, he puts a space between him and everyone else. I'm like, girl, you've been doing that since the beginning of the damn game. You were the last person to talk about putting a wall in between people. But anywho, let's enjoy this beautiful night lighting of the city. Man, you know, I hope this game sells like 10 million. I hope people buy like the DLC, because this dev team deserves it. And
so even though the Danans are still technically slaves here, they aren't being oppressed. If Collaglia had been like this, would we have been content? Would there have been any reason to stand and fight? Let's head towards the inn.
wow. Man, this game really has some really good like glass of wine conversation. Like, it brings up some really interesting topics of like, you know, which side would you be on this matter? So really curious. But wow, take a look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Like, this is incredible. And I would love to get more Tales games of this caliber, because like, this is incredible. Like, for real. Like, when they're making like Zestiria and Berseria, whatever those games are called, like, they probably only put like 10 people on that team. It's like, hey guys, make a whole environment, just the two of you. And then they had all their other resources working on this game. That, or they learned the power of outsourcing. Wow. 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 This game's like taking a vacation.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? we still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Huh, that's an interesting twist. Like putting something in the food.
There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah, some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
Well done. Like we're going into a forest. This actually feels like we're walking into a forest.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
Wow, oh wow. What is that? That's kind of cool. I want to see this like lit at night. Look how plush it feels. And like so many times in games you go into a forest and it's like, hey, a couple of trees, check out our forest.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
I mean, isn't it obvious? She was about to ask him to touch her some more. Like maybe just a hug or something. For starters.
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword.
We've turned the tables on her.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
I never miss.
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
phew, what a rush. Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Now I can let loose! An astral art?
That's like you.
Shut him down!
Air thrust.
I've used a bit too much healing.
Right, here goes!
I'll smash you!
I'm only getting lightning condensed.
Dragon form! Severing wind!
Now.
Here more! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Here I come.
You're mine! Dragon form!
Now. Thunder field.
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Alrighty, looks like it's time for a boss fight. Alright, let's roll.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Collaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Wow.
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Let's wind it.
Okay, so looks like we attack all the tentacles
More
first.
fighting, thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it. The enemy is over there.
Watch this.
Dragon, stop!
Okay.
Here's a healing art.
Now I'm in trouble.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
I hope this thing is deadly. Damn it! We can't get close enough to hit the main body.
Let's start by taking out the tentacles. I'm only getting radiant.
Now I'm in the groove.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite
we
aware
got
without you
one.
reminding me.
I'm only getting started. Nice while it lasted.
I'm only getting started. Here, let me help.
Okay, try harder! Now! I'm not...
Radiant here. Radiant here.
Here I come! Take this!
I'm out. Watch and weep.
Take this!
We're thinning them out.
We? More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
It's over!
Go find someone else to pick on.
Where are you going?
Take this!
There.
You're finished!
Oh, and we got ads. Okay, let's call ads. Those things will be obnoxious left unchecked.
Swallow blade!
Here, let me help.
You're mine! You're finished!
Glacial spear.
Here's evil.
Here I come!
Freeze Lancer. Radiant here.
Dragon up!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Swallow blade!
Here's a healing.
Damn.
I'm all stuffed up. Not on my watch. Sweet dreams there.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry, I'll help you keep a white
Damn
breath.
it, you beat me to it.
Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
Oh, like hell you will.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Hey,
Less talking, more
So much for sitting this
Cut them
fight out.
apart, that wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that isn't silly.
falling behind.
Looks like this one's mine.
Like hell it is.
Man, looks like our casters have been tearing this thing up.
I'm only getting
Here I come! You're finished!
Where are you going?
Wow, she can't shoot up.
Glacial spear.
Here's evil. Freeze
Take
Lancer.
this!
Got
This
him.
ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
Damn, what was that about? Calves of steel. Nice.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.